Let's replant a moringa tree together. Welcome to Grow Moringa Farms in Plant City, Florida. I'm Kendrick Henry, and this is our beautiful moringa orchard. I created a walkway in this area to help with circulation, and this tree is now in the way. But it's okay, sweetie. We're going to go ahead and give you some legs today and help you get to the spot that you need to be. So what I'm going to do is just let her know what's about to happen and say, it's okay, baby. I got you. I'm going to put you in a new home, and we're going to do this now together. Welcome to the body cam. And we're here in the orchard. And very simply, we're going to go ahead and try to pull this up together. I'll go ahead and tilt this down a little bit so you guys can see down here. Great. And so I'm just using a shovel. I'm just going slowly. This tree has been in the ground maybe 2 years. So we'll just start going around all the way, just lifting up gently. Just kind of separating it. It feels like there might be a root right here, but it's okay. If the root is going horizontal and it's not going down, we want to cut it anyways, because we want all the roots to be going down. And sometimes planting on mulch on a soft bed from this particular zone, sometimes they can run. And it's not like they're pulling up less nutrients or anything. They're still getting a lot of nutrients from the surface, but they are less resilient to frost and hurricane winds. They'll blow over and they'll freeze. So I can tell that this root is all the way. You can see there's a crack running all the way right here. So I know there's a root right there. So I'm just going to keep slowly breaking through to get that root separated. And it's okay. She's going to regrow a new taproot. And see, it looks like that taproot was even going at an angle anyways. See, that's also going at an angle. Hey, baby. Not a problem. We don't want the roots to go at an angle. So we're just taking off any of the roots that are going sideways. This is a delicacy. And this is considered horseradish and could also be used in the kitchen. It's very, very useful. It smells great, spicy. This is also known as the horseradish tree. But this is also going to help get these roots down. Let's see what the root system looks like. Down here. See, they're all jumbled and going sideways anyways. So we'll just get this back down and she'll regrow all new. It's quite all right. This is just a part of having multiple trees, and if she falls over because of the taproot not being established, we know why. But one thing's for sure is that she's not going to be lacking vitamins and minerals. She's not going to be stressed out from rain, because we do provide all of those things here as supplements and amendments to make sure all the trees have what they need. And we give them lots of love. And as this field is getting established and we find the right space and the right placing, this tree may already, be partially at her end, or she may just be getting going and maybe moved around many other times. I'm not going to love her any less. I'm going to keep loving her more and more, and giving her lots of good love and attention. I know that might have seemed very extreme, and it might have hurt. It hurt me too, but it's all in love, because I'm her plant daddy. And definitely in love with each other, and we're working together. I have some soil over here. I already dug a hole, and we're going to give her a good home. Look at that down there, all the way down there. That's the soil, the original soil. We're on like 2 feet of mulch right now. See that? I had all this mulch dropped off, and then I flattened all this. Watch this. This is the ground level down here. 2 feet. 2 feet down. See all that right there? And so we're raised up, stepping up. And to get her all of the minerals and nutrients that she needs, as with any other plant, we're using the bio box. So inside the bio box, we have vitamins and minerals made from moringa. Not only do you get moringa seeds, but you also get a biostimulant mix that makes about 4 to 5 gallons of liquid foliar spray. And then you also get a pouch of moringa biostimulant powder. So this is moringa powder, and it can be used on the soil. What I'm going to do here to show you exactly the same exact thing, if you don't have moringa trees in your system, like I do, then you can grab your bio box today at growmoringa.com, and you can use it on all plants. But see, I have moringa. So one of the things that I can do is just use moringa. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting those vitamins and minerals back down into the soil, very similar to the bio box. So we'll get this tree back, and I can even go out to the field here and say, you know what? I need to get a little bit more greens. Yeah. And that is going to help her tremendously. So I'm just going to throw that in the hole as well. Oh, look. Ladybugs. You saw them fly? That was boyfriend, girlfriend. So get that down in there. That's essentially the powder right there. That's the moringa powder. I'm just putting fresh moringa down in there. Then we have the tree. And I want the tree, because this is going to end up being the new aisle. You can see that I put the stake down there, and then I have about 12 feet. And this is now the new aisle here. This is the first tree in the aisle. So where do you want it to be? Oh, look at Gandhi. He always comes around at this time. Time I'm farming. Oh, look at the trees. Hey, boy. Hey, Gondizzle. He's like Godzilla. Oh, he's going to do his thing. Okay, let him do his thing. Give him some privacy. Okay. All right, so I'm looking at this root ball, and it has a piece coming out. And given how I want to make the row, I kind of laid out a hole there and a hole there. So this is going to be the new aisle. And I really like giving the aisle a little bit more room. So instead of, say, like going like this and having this tree towards the end of the aisle, I'm just going to go like this. But see, look at this. This is the base of the tree here. This is an old stump here. So I also want to make sure that it's not too low. Right? Okay. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of soil in there as well. I got a little bit of soil over here. Let's get this in there. It doesn't need much. Beautiful organic, USDA certified organic composted soil. Florida. Organic solutions right down the street from here. It's one of the reasons why I chose this place, or this place chose me. Like, oh, it's right by the compost? Yeah. Yeah, they come right off. They come drop off a whole truckload for $50. Of course, the truckload itself is $500. But okay. So we've got moringa in there. And I just kind of brought this up a little bit. So that way we can, because we don't want the tree to be underground below here. Like, I don't want to bury it here. I want to bury it just to right here. The moment where it turns from stump to root, that's what you want at the surface. So you really don't want it to be buried too much. So I'm going to go ahead and just get that there. We've got the moringa down in there, right? So that's like having the moringa powder. Those roots will regrow. It's got some minerals, right? Okay, so now she's really well up at the surface. I'll go ahead and give her one more little coat of soil, right? Just to show love. She's got plenty of soil in there, so she'll stay nice and wet. Get her down in there a little bit, but she's really, really at the surface, which I love. A lot of people will plant moringa, and then after about a year or two, they wonder why they're not doing so well. It's because they submerged it too low into the pot or into the ground, or they mulched it all the way up to here. But you can't have anything touching that moment, that apex moment from where it turns the root to the stem. That's like its neck. It needs to breathe. It's like choking it. Okay, so we're going to add the other part of the bio box. I've already mixed the biostimulant in here. And that's all you got to do. Water it in. Water the stem, water the tips. Get that biostimulant on there. And water that in. And she's good to go. Yeah, baby. See how she's now in line right there? You see that line right there? Then it cuts off. Then it breaks open. Then it opens up. So I'm going to be removing a couple of trees in the middle here. This is 2 gallons, so I'll probably just use a gallon on it today and come back in about 2 weeks and feed her again every 2 weeks. Use the bio box every 2 weeks on your plants until they flower. This is for like veggie growth, root growth. Boom. And that's it. Moringa love. Thanks for joining us. And thank you, Miss Moringa, for your wonderful, miraculous recovery. And don't forget to grab your bio box. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to like this video as well, and also subscribe to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel. Get the ingredients inside of your bio box at growmoringa.com. Probably have to make a whole nother box here. I'll give this one away to my neighbors. This is just a display here, obviously. All right. So grab your bio box today from Kendrick and everybody at Grow Moringa Collective. Support the members of the Grow Moringa Collective. This is helping to put more moringa farmers to work. USA in the house, USDA certified organic, straight to your front door. You can put this on moringa or any fruit and vegetable to help all of your foods grow up to 40% more vitamins or fruits and veggies. Peace and love, everybody. Talk soon. Ciao.